So let's talk Annuity 101. What are annuities and what are the different types and what problems do they solve? Well, let's break it down very simply. An annuity is a contract between you and an insurance company. And that contract has some type of guarantee associated with it when it's talking about your premium or however you're funding it. So maybe it's, hey, this contract's going to give you lifetime income. This contract's going to give you a guaranteed fixed rate of return. There are different obligations depending on the annuity you look at. Well, let's just talk about the different annuities. So the first one is going to be an immediate annuity. An immediate annuity is pretty simple. You use a lump sum and you purchase a contract that is going to turn that lump sum into a guaranteed income for you. And it's going to start it immediately. A deferred annuity is doing that exact same thing, only it's going to defer that out. Could be 6 months, could be a year, could be 2 years. The longer the deferral, the more and higher income you're going to get from that contract. So you have immediate, you have deferred, and now you have fixed. A fixed annuity is very similar to a CD, only it's through an insurance company, and there definitely are differences, but it's just giving you a fixed rate of return for a period of time. Maybe it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6%. It just depends on what interest rate environment we are at. And it's very simple. It's a compounding interest rate. You can defer the taxes on it. And then after the contract is up, you can do whatever you'd like with it. Okay, so that's a fixed. Now you talk about fixed indexed annuity. These are a little bit more complicated, but in a nutshell, these annuities are designed to give you a fixed rate of return if you'd like that fixed rate of return. You actually have the ability to put all or a portion inside of that fixed bucket. But you also have the ability to purchase what's called an index option. An index would be the S&P 500, okay? So these investments, if you want to call them that, they're insurance products, allow you exposure into that investment category or index through the purchase of an option. If that option goes up, you get credited a piece of that, or sometimes all of it, and if it goes down, you are protected on the downside. Okay, your fixed rate of return is always going to be 0. So you cannot lose money inside of a fixed indexed annuity. Very important. These annuities also can work like a pension plan where they give you a lifetime income rider. That's like an addition to it. A lifetime income rider is like a personalized pension plan, okay? Where you still have your annuity, the money in there, but you can take income from it, whether that's through a lifetime withdrawal or just as you need it, okay? And normally there are limitations to how much you can take out, but that's going to be based on the contract. Now the next type of annuity is called a variable annuity. These are annuities that we don't necessarily like and probably wouldn't recommend them for people because of the amount of exposure you have of your principal. These annuities are going to work in the sense that when you put your money in them or invest in them, it is not protected. Your money will go down or up depending on how the sub-accounts inside of that annuity perform. So think of them as basically mutual funds. If that sub-account goes up, you get credited that amount. Sub-account goes down, you lose that amount. And the problem is, why don't you just invest in those sub-accounts outside of the annuity, right? So inside of the annuity, you're going to pay a lot of fees to do that. So for us, it really doesn't make a lot of sense for anybody to do that. So those are the 5 main types of annuities. Now, there are other problems that these annuities can solve, like legacy. They can solve if somebody wants to pass on assets. They want guarantees. Hey, I want to turn this amount into this amount over a period of time. You can get that. Long-term care. Hey, if something happened to me and I need to go into a nursing home, I would like to have a lifetime income or an enhanced income option because nursing homes are expensive. I'm going to need more money out of there, but I just don't want to risk that asset. They do that as well. There are multiple problems. Make sure to talk to somebody about your situation so we can try to figure out if an annuity solves yours. Have a fantastic day and God bless.